Hey, how's it going, good people of YouTube? HimawariBro here, and I honestly didn't think I'd be making another thank you video again so soon after my first one only about 2 months ago. Look, there it is, right there. Now that's literally insane to me. To think that there are 25 of you lovely people out there that enjoy my content to the extent that you actually hit the subscribe button. There are no words to express how grateful I am to each and every one of you. There have been quite a few changes to the channel since my 12 subscriber appreciation video. For one, I'm posting videos of myself learning and practicing Japanese, which is pretty awesome. And for another, well, obviously as you can see here, I'm currently doing some artsy kind of video. Most likely drawing. I'm not entirely sure what I'll be drawing as of my voice recording, but I do sure hope it's good. Now this is something that I've touched on in my channel update video. I'll be diversifying my content to cater towards my personal growth and passions, so I hope I'll have your support from here on out. And hopefully, you like what you see enough to continue to support me. It's absolutely wondrous to think how far this channel has come since the start of this year, and I can't wait to see what's next. There are a couple of things that I'd like to share with you all real quick since I have you here. Firstly, I'm not sure how I'll be doing the milestone celebrations from here on out. I'll have to give it some time and thought, but I want each of them to be pretty unique in their own right, or at least have some sort of HimawariBro trademark to them. You know, kind of like how the Odd Ones Out did 10 million sprinkles on a cake for 10 million subscribers, or Markiplier's Draw My Life for his 1000th video milestone. It's definitely going to be a challenge, and I'll have to figure out which milestones I want to celebrate, but I think I'll have some time to ponder on it. Secondly, I'll be trying to be more active on my other social media platforms for this channel. Much like my early YouTube days, I've been rather careless and dallying on those responsibilities. But because I know you'll be asking, here are my other social media platforms that I've currently made accounts for. Now I'm thinking of posting short clips of my YouTube highlights on Instagram, if I can figure out how to do that, and maybe some doodles or short comics on Twitter every now and then. By the way, these are tentative ideas, just for your information. Nothing has been set in stone just yet. I also just want to shout out that I stream on Twitch on Sundays, ChST, and usually post when I'll be streaming on my Discord. Those links are always down in the description below. Lastly, to close out this video, as part of my 25 subscriber milestone video, I'll be listing down 25 random things about myself in celebration of this momentous occasion. Number 1. I am extremely introverted. So much so that my Myers-Briggs test that I had to do for a college human resources course a couple of years ago came back with a result of something like 92% introversion to only 8% extroversion. Now that was like 3 or so years ago, so I'm kind of curious to see if anything has changed since then. And if I happen to find a picture of my result from back then, I'll definitely put it somewhere on the screen for you guys to see. Number 2. My favorite food is ramen. Now hear me out. Ramen is one of those foods that is extremely versatile. You can have it cold or hot, spicy or mild, healthy or delicious. Now the list goes on, and there is virtually no end to what sort of toppings you can add or take out. Vegetarian? Or just put in vegetables. Meat lover? A bunch of chashu and pork belly will do you good. Seafood? Fish and prawns. It is a tried and true food lover's best friend. Number 3. I have a son and I'm currently engaged. So if it takes some time for me to post some videos, please understand that I am a father and a partner to my fiance as well. Now my fiance is the best, and she is very supportive of my hobbies, and for that I can't thank her or appreciate her enough. My son, on the other hand, is an elementary school student at the moment, and he's the sweetest boy you will ever meet. Very smart and quite a drama queen every now and then. Number 4. I actually went to school for finance and economics. I got my bachelor's degree and even became licensed with my SIE, Series 66, Series 7, and life and health insurance. I'm thinking of getting back into it, but I'm currently working in construction for the time being. Number 5. I used to live in Japan right after high school for about 2 years. I initially went to Temple University Japan campus, and it was absolutely amazing. I have a bunch of stories I could share of my time there and my experiences, but I wouldn't be able to tell them now because there was just too much that happened out there. So, if you're interested, please let me know in the comments. Number 6. I love anime and manga. I'm so hyped for Boku no Hero at the moment because the last arc has been amazing. One Piece is absolutely blowing my mind, especially with the current Egghead arc and Shanks one-shotting Kid. My dress-up darling is also starting to heat up between Gojo and Kitagawa-san, and I feel like I'm just low-key excited for that as well. Number 7. My all-time favorite game is... that's kind of hard to tell. I can't choose one game or one series, but I do have a list, and as of right now, it currently stands as follows in no particular order. Kingdom Hearts, Halo, Oxygen Not Included, and Fortnite. Number 8. I'm trying to get back into shape and potentially rekindling my goal to run a marathon. I can currently run 3 miles in 30 minutes, which isn't very impressive, but during my peak, I used to be able to run 8 miles in roughly an hour and 10 minutes. So I also try to work out at least twice a week with cardio and strength training. Number 9. I absolutely despise feet. It's gross, I don't like it, and my girl uses it to her advantage, and I love her. Number 10. I have horrible eyesight. I think I got glasses when I was in elementary school, probably around like 4th or 5th grade, I think. Don't quote me on that. And it kind of made me jealous when Jaden Animations said she wanted to have to wear glasses as a kid before, and would purposefully try to ruin her eyesight by staring extremely close to the TV, but to no avail. Like, come on, man. Also, please don't try to purposefully ruin your eyesight like that. I believe Jaden herself even made a disclaimer as such in her own video. Number 11. I am 5'6", so something like Moist Critical's height, I believe. Number 12. I do believe in a higher being or a higher plane of existence, but I'm not exactly religious per se. Number 13. My favorite movie at one point in time was Zootopia. Not that I'm a furry or anything, but I thought the overall pace and underlying story was nice and well done at the time, and the character interactions and world building, in my opinion, made everything feel alive. Number 14. I've said it previously, but I'm introverted, so I absolutely hate small talk. I can't do it. I would rather eat the world's hottest pepper than have to engage in something like small talk. Number 15. And speaking of world's hottest pepper, back in Japan when I was studying there, and ghost peppers were considered to be the hottest peppers in the world at the time, I actually convinced my friends to eat at this Indian curry restaurant that served buttermilk chicken curry infused with ghost peppers, and it did not go well for any of us, but especially me. Number 16. I have a weird obsession with smelling things. I don't remember how it started. All I know is my earliest memory of smelling things goes as far back as middle school, and it's become a strange little habit of mine. Number 17. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! The card game as a kid and got back into it a couple of years ago when XYZ and Pendulum were the new playstyles, and haven't really gotten into it since. I never actually understood how the Pendulum play mechanics worked, but I did run a Blackluster Chaos deck, and I do have the original GBI Ultra Rare Egyptian God card trio. You know, the ones where the entire card is colored the same as the theme of the Divine Beast itself. Now, it isn't the rarest or the priciest of the set, but it is one of my most prized card sets because of the nostalgia it gives me every time I look at them. Number 18. I can listen to most any song or artist as long as I like the beat and or the lyrics. It can be country, lo-fi, EDM, or hip-hop, and I wouldn't care. As long as it's enjoyable, I'll give it a listen. Number 19. My favorite fruit has to be oranges or tangerines, between the two. One or the other, but they're pretty much in the same citrus family, right? 20. As a kid, my favorite color was gold and silver because they were shiny and represented value or money. But since middle school it changed to green and it's just kind of stuck with me. If you're gonna ask what specific shade or hue of green, it's seafoam green. 21. I like silence. I enjoy being able to be alone sometimes, and as an introvert, it's very calming and relaxing to me. Sometimes the occasional white background noise is enjoyable as well, but absolute silence is where it's at, baby. Number 22. I love both dogs and cats, and hopefully can get to a point in my life where we as a family can raise some pets together. Number 23. My goal is to one day allow my parents to not have to work and just enjoy their lives. My mom especially deserves to relax and take it easy. Now I'm hoping that within the next 5 years I can start sending my mom back to Hawaii so she can be with her siblings because she honestly looks the happiest when she's back home. Of course with my dad as well. And then, my stepdad. And then my dad and Oma out to Korea or wherever they want to go. And I can't forget about my in-laws. They are originally from the Philippines, so my fiance, her siblings, and I are hoping to finish her grandma's house during their lifetime. By the way, I have 3 sets of parents, so I'll let you figure out how that works. Number 24. This isn't a flex by any means, but I have roughly been the same weight since my high school days, and I want to contribute part of it to being physically active, but I also think I was blessed with really good metabolism. Number 25. And last, but certainly not the least, I hate pictures. Or more matter of fact, I hate pictures of myself. Cameras aren't my friend, and that's why I don't use a face cam for my videos or streams. Now it's not like a self-deprecating kind of hate. I don't hate the way I look. I just don't like pictures of myself. It's literally as simple as that. Whoa, would you look at that? We actually made it to 25. This was actually a lot harder to come up with 25 random facts than it seems to be. It was kind of difficult. I think I spent like almost an hour trying to figure out what 25 I should share with you all. But once again, thank you to each and every one of you lovely 25 who have subscribed. And welcome to any new subscribers who happen to be watching this video. Now I hope you enjoyed this milestone appreciation video, and with that being said, I hope you have a good day or good night, whatever time it is that you are watching this. Please stay safe, take care, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.